Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monster Road Trip. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. We are gonna be looking for love on the road. Wow, what a high energy intro. That's fantastic. Let's get some of this energy juice going here. Oh, we'll try that again. But hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing great. I'm excited to play this for the first time. We have played not extensively, not like getting all the achievements or everything, but we've played through the other two in the Monster Prom series so far. They've been absolute delight. I will be playing a lot of those in my spare time. They are just so good. So really excited to see what Monster Road Trip has to offer here. Yeah, that's the stuff. All right, let's try that again. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Mog, the Metal Opera Guy. We are playing Monster Road Trip for the first time today. We are on the road looking for love and adventure. And I don't know that there's really much else to say. Let's get in here. There was one thing in the settings I wanted to look for. Please keep in mind that due to the nature of the game, stuff like violence and sex are common grounds. Trigger warnings will warn you of the most intense cases that might trigger even someone accustomed to the franchise's usual tone. Oh. I like that they automatically have jump scare on yes, that's funny. Apparently there might be jump scares. Cool, so yeah, that's really awesome that they have trigger warnings in this. I appreciate that a lot. Anything that makes a game more accessible for more people, I think is brilliant. That's always great. What's a sticker studio? You can make, okay, all right. I'm not gonna get into that right now. That's getting too in depth. Let's just play this game, dagnabbit. Want to hear awesome voice effects? Would you rather make them up as I go? I'll take whatever you got, and I'll fill in the rest. Oh yay, they still have the fun little drawings for the different numbers of players. I like that a lot. Oh. Road Tripper or Prank Master? Fascinating. Survival co-op? Survival co-op? Survival? How rough is this trip? Narrative and take on the scenic route. Higher resources, deep conversations are impossible to fail. Standard initial, extra attempt at deep conversations. Face a ruthless survival challenge. Lower resources, higher destination requirements. Changes are tougher. Damn. Oh, let's just start with normal. I love this car. That is rad as hell. The quad headlights. The road. That mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what would become one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off rails. This was the Prank Masters, after all. And Scott planning? Are you kidding me? Scott, we love you, buddy. That ain't one of your fortes. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. She's fun. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos. But together? Together, they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Me. DLC? I thought I got the DLC. Oh no, those are... I can play as Mothman if I get the DLC? Oh, I'm buying it. I'm buying it right after we do this run. That's happening. I don't care. Also, I'm just gonna real quick do a go live on our Discord and our Messenger thread. Monster Road Trip. Is underway. Will we find love? Or run out of gas? And then we'll just copy that and make that easier. Go over to the Discord and do the same thing. Everyone's favorite moment of any stream, doesn't matter who you are, what stream it is, everyone's favorite moment is when the streamer takes out their phone and is looking at it instead of doing anything with the computer. I know. So, I appreciate that we're taking a moment here. There we go. Paste that, send that, do the thing. All right. Who are we? Amira, you're just so fucking cool. You're just so fucking cool. I can't not play her. That is cute though. That little skirt and the ribbon. Super cute. Amira!
Here we go!
Let's do this! We get to choose our vibe? Ooh. Okay, alright. That sounds like a drink that has multiple colors in it. Oh, that's real nice. Oh, that's super soothing. Like scratches the brain. I love that. Oh, that's OG Monster Prom music there. That's surf rock. Let's go. I like that. Oh, we gotta rock it out. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Emphatically. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I love they're sticking to the script there. That's fun. Week 1. So we get to choose which direction we're going. We just start with all 10s in our stats? Interesting. The other two games, there's always like a quiz to determine what your stats are going to be. So that's a little different. Let's see here. So we can... What are you doing, Hank? Get the Hank cam on so you guys can see what's going on here. What? Oh, hi. Yeah? I wasn't summoning you. You can continue being cute in the background. What's going on, dude? Hey. Good morning. You are aggressively adorable. Hello. So we can fill up a gas tank, which I guess is good on a few things, but not on money. Go to the Dynast. Interesting. Question mark. Oh, that just looks interesting. Let's do it. All this car is missing is a good whooper. I can help. Whoop whoop. That's funny. Nice, Scott. The Dynast is a classy locale made for the road tripper with discerning tastes. Sadly, it looks like everyone and their mother is a road tripper with discerning tastes. The place is packed. The only way you're gonna get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else. This is a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. What did I do to my voice there? Who do you sit with?
Polly, I have a question.
I've been meaning to ask you, how do you road trip?
It's okay, Scott.
No shame in asking, Scott. Let me explain. All of us will share 6 essential resources, and we need to manage them wisely to keep this trip afloat. So we need to be careful because the choices we make during the trip can affect these resources. And if one of them depletes completely, we can kiss the road trip goodbye. I get it. So our goal is to avoid running out of any resource and keep road tripping forever. No. The goal is to reach one of the 6 destinations every road trip leads to. I have this travel guide that explains how each destination requires us to hoard a different resource. You can check said guide whenever you want. Good. Click the destination to the right, or press E on the keyboard or LB on the controller. There you'll find the requirements to reach such a destination and win the game. Enough exposition, narrator voice inside our heads. We get it. Keep our resources far above 0 and hoard enough of one resource to reach a destination. Let's go! So who do you want to sit with? The couple that looks like they need couples therapy? From you, maybe? The table who clearly doesn't want to be bothered? Or the poor soul waiting for their blind date? Well, let's check in with this poor soul waiting for their blind date. How you doing, buddy? You look, is that Piccolo? That might be Piccolo. You all sit down with a nervous lich.
Bro?
Hey, bro, I'm Scott. Is this seat taken? Huh? Hi, Scott. I'm Ernest the Avaricious. There we go. The Avaricious. And that seat is actually being taken by my date. Oh, okay. When's your date getting here? Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. We were set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today. Aw, congrats, boo. How long have you been waiting for her to show up? About 3 hours, but surely there's a good explanation. She's on her way, right? No. Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately? Oh, sure. Hey. Okay, Hank. I don't know where this came from. Where did you find this? Also, stop eating it. Hey, give. I don't know if you can read it easily at all. This is a label from a VHS tape. Like one that you could put on the tape itself to indicate what's on the tape, what type of tape it is. Hi-Fi, HGX Gold, GX Silver. What? Where did this come from? You got a sticker in your mouth there. I'm just gonna take that. Oh, no, Hank. What? Oh, it's all dangly. Oh, Dicky. Seriously, where do I even have a VHS in here? Do I have a VHS in here? What? Where did you find that? Where was that? I know this has nothing to do with the game. I'm just deeply confused. Seriously, where did I have a VHS label at?
The powers of the millennial. You get nostalgic artifacts from time to time when your dog needs to choose something, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table uninvited and then exclude me from the conversation. Guys, Ernest's date obviously isn't coming, and really bumming me out. We gotta help him.
Okay, we need a plan. Let's huddle about it.
Wait, we're already doing a huddle. I'm out of ideas. Don't worry, I've already got a plan. It's wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons. Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date. All of us. Completely forgot to mention that until now. You're all Mindy? But I thought... Actually, you know what? This must just be modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So, Mindy, tell me more about you. Why does your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot. Oh, it's because... Mira, why, what's that again? Because this is a game show! You can guess which of us is Minnie, we win a cash prize! And a date, I guess. Because we're actually all one being. Mindy is short for hive mind. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? If it means throwing him a couple of bones to throw him a bone, I think that's worth it.
Did somebody say game show?
Have you been lurking in that corner waiting for someone to say game show all this time? Don't judge me. Everyone needs a hobby. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into our debut episode of Mindy or Not Mindy.
I'm your host, the interdimensional prince.
Let's start with contestant number 1, the hairy fellow behind the baby blue eyes. What's your name, doll? Scott Howell. Incorrect. The answer we were looking for was Mindy. You're disqualified. He's just so cute and disappointed. Contestant number 2, the sultry spirit. Here's your question. What was the first message you sent to Ernest the Avaricious? I'm gonna go with a dick pic. This is online dating. There's like a 75% chance any given DM is a dick pic.
Nope.
Correct answer was, hi Ernest, do you want to watch The Office? I love it, personally. That just leaves contestant number 3, who I suppose is now Mindy by default. Congratulations! But since my lawyer says dating game shows need to value consent, I'll give Ernest the option to choose a date with you, or whatever's behind this mystery door. I'll choose the mysterious door.
Splendid.
Congratulations, Ernest. You've won Amira's wallet and the -2 money inside it. I kind of figured that. How your wallet got behind that mysterious door is truly mysterious, but oh well, at least you got +2 soul for cheering Ernest up with cash.
Time.
Righteous. Gently used cars or cheap motel? Well, we just spent some money. We've already got a car. We don't need another car. Oh, but we can get money, it looks like. And the hotel's a bunch of mystery. Let's go to the car dealership, see what we can do. 69 bottles of beer on the wall. You're lured to the dealership, mesmerized by the inflatable air dancers and bombastic signs full of exclamation points such as, buy today! You don't even know why you're here. You don't need a car, but such is the power of eye-catching marketing.
Big sale!
Yeah, since you're here, you can go and do your usual weird shenanigans. Why not? So, what's it gonna be, Amira? Woo, again! Let's choose an action and make an event happen. Yeah, I'm ready for the randomness events involved. Actually, Polly, I was checking the travel guide and it seems they're not so random after all. Look, these different signs apparently refer to different types of events. Most common type of events are exchange events. After making a choice in those, you lose a resource and gain a resource no matter what. The trick is making the right choice, since that'll decide which resources are gained and lost. But if there's a resource sign next to the event type sign, it's known as a known resource. It means that resource is guaranteed to be affected no matter what our choice is. If the sign is positive, then the resource is guaranteed to be gained. If it's negative, you know you'll lose it. Like, for example, we see an action with this side. Yeah, we'll lose money here. Our choice will only determine which resource we'll gain. That's not so bad. If we know losing or gaining a resource is unavoidable, we can be strategic about it. This all sounds very useful, but it also sounds like too much pressure for fan favorite Polly to keep track of. Amira, can we leave these decisions to you? Thanks. Do we want to go on a joyride, sell some cars, or dance with the air dances? Well, we're gonna exchange something for money, it seems. Going on a joyride though, I mean, how do you go to a car dealership in the middle of nowhere? It's probably got some rad old cars. Scott is such a himbo, he's a delight. You know, Scott deserves to stick his head out of the moonroof and get some air and bark at other people. Good morning, Rail 8. There's only one thing more fun than driving your old shitty car. Driving someone else's old shitty car. Joyride time. Hi, Mr. Salesman. I'm Scott, and these are my friends. Can we drive one of your cars? Well, are you interested in buying one of my cars? Says the salesman. Yes. Good enough for me. Here are the keys. Bring it back before 7. I need to close the dealership by then. You're pretty sure this is not a good or smart way of selling used cars, but you're not complaining. Scott peels out of the dealership in the new car and drives an hour into the city. You're waiting at a stoplight when a breathless, pregnant woman knocks on your window. Are you my Uber? Oh, thank God you're here. You gotta take me to the hospital. We're not. You're an Uber? Hey, come on, take me instead. I gotta follow that cab. Why? What's so special about the cab? What is this, 20 fucking questions? We don't have time to check. Gotta case that cab now. Hey, fuck off. I need to get to the hospital. Can't you see I'm pregnant? Am I supposed to give a damn? I gotta follow that cab right fucking now. You're not an Uber. But now you need to see how this ends. You decide to pick up, obviously, the pregnant lady. She needs your help, even if it means never knowing why the mysterious man was so fixated on following that taxi. Or just to have read it, this mysterious man. You're really intrigued? And the pregnant lady? Well, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, but not the newborn, so she'll be fine. Yeah, we're gonna help the pregnant lady. But we are gonna find out what's so special about that taxi. Can we, I don't know, follow the taxi on the way to the hospital? No, you can't! This is kind of an emergency situation. Bummer. Well, you lose -2 mine for never solving that mystery. Scott starts driving to the hospital. Don't worry, miss, we'll get you through this. Push! Push what? I don't know, I've just heard people say that to pregnant women in movies. Maybe you should do push-ups? Huh? You know I'm not in labor right now, don't you? I'm only 7 months along. Oh, sorry. That's awkward. I just figured since you were going to the hospital. Well, honestly, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm going to the hot dog truck parked outside of it. It's just that Uber drivers tend to actually step on it if I tell them I'm going to the hospital. We're getting hot dogs! Best hospital this ever! But if all you wanted was a hot dog, why were you so breathless and desperate when we picked you up? Because I'm really fucking craving this hot dog, okay? Don't judge me. You should try being pregnant. Ew, pass. Same, Polly, same. You drive her to the hot dog truck and return the lady to the dealership. Car to the dealership, rather. I guess getting a pregnant lady food is still a pretty good deed, so here, take +2 soul.
Move, losers. It's my turn.
Alright, futuristic gas station. Or rave in the desert. Which has 2 positives. If the ravers party in the middle of the desert, does it make a sound? Can I click on anything else here? Like, are any of these little like hidden? Doesn't look like it. Well. Doobadoo, driving carelessly, knowing nothing will happen. What? Why is the car stopped? Whoa, I'm getting dizzy watching our resources go up and down. Yeah, man. Is it even possible to know what we're losing or gaining beforehand? Dang, we're doomed. Put something on the radio. We may fuck up this road trip, but at least we'll fuck it up while having some fun. Okay. Welcome to our humble road trip show, where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Today, we have road trip survivors Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy. Guys, what can you share with our audience?
Manage your resources.
Let me start by saying that the #1 cause of road trip related deaths is not properly understanding how to manage resources. Ah, yes, the dreaded 6. The most unexperienced road trippers think they behave in arbitrary ways, but that's simply not true. When you're making choices on the road, you have to look for little cues to infer what resource you'll be losing or gaining. Money is the easiest one. Are you buying or renting something? Money down. Hiring someone? Money down. Doing a job or selling something? Money up. But beware! Sometimes the solution doesn't obviously involve buying something, but it involves using expensive stuff you might need to rent or buy. What about magic? The mysterious substance that fuels our cars. Magic's tricky because sometimes you'll need to use it for spells, summonings, and curses, but that will mean lowering your magic and risking an empty fuel tank. And getting magic up can be quite hard. You can find a gas station. You might need to resort to performing sacrifices or colluding with strange, powerful entities. You know, yeah. Our time is up, fellas. Let's discuss other resources in future episodes of everyone's favorite roadshow, Convenient Exposition. Applause. Well, that was stupidly convenient. Scott, did you take notes? No. Well, I hope Amira did, at least. Otherwise, we're truly fucked. And not in a good way. In the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You're drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd. Ethereal beings who look like they were made out of party.
Party time.
As you behold them, you wonder, how should you milk the vibes of this rave? Do we want to party 24/7? Do we want to find the best rave spot? Or are we gonna try to find some drinks? Well, I don't know what I'm going towards or how I'm doing it, but we're already on the way to get our soul up. So let's go ahead and do some soul with that best rave spot. You're all searching for the best spot to party when you're approached by 3 smiling spirits. Holly, you made it to the rave. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, it's so glad to see you. Scott, Amira, meet Summer, Macarena, and Cheese. They're the ghosts of parties past, and oh boy, they know how to get down. You bet. It's our unfinished business to make sure you guys dance, drink plenty of water, and have a bitchin' time. Oh. Now, I've never been to a rave, but I have at least cursory knowledge of what makes for a good rave experience, thanks to Priscilla. And she is one of those people who goes around and makes sure people are having a great time, that they're having water, that they're doing what they need to do. And, you know, I'm just so glad to see that reflected. Like, they've done their research here. They know what they're doing. That's awesome. Also, Bob with the hydrates, you got it. That's awesome. We were just looking for a good spot to party. Finding the perfect spot is so important. You gotta find that middle ground in the party where it's not like, you know, overcrowded, but you're also not dancing aloud, you know? You also want to be close to the bar to order drinks, but not so close that you're standing in beer and piss all night. Also consider proximity to the DJ. Not so close that you mingle with the lame DJ groupies, but close enough to get the coveted DJ nod of acknowledgement. Ah, the DJ nod of acknowledgement. It's like, you really get the vibe. Great job. It'll probably take like 30 to 60 minutes to find the sweet spot, but don't worry, it'll be worth it when we're partying in that spot for the next 72 hours straight. Okay, I'm ready to take this journey. What about this spot next to us? Is this a good place to start? The ghosts of parties past examine the spot with some rulers, levels, and barometers, making calculations. Holy shit. This is it, the perfect spot. It's like the perfectest of the perfect spots. Give me a hug, puppy boy. You're the bestest. Scott beams and wags his tail, then suddenly he clutches his stomach. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I got so excited about the spot that it made me have to pee. Okay, buddy. Want me to take you to the porta potty so you don't get lost? No, I can do it alone. I got a good sense of direction. You guys enjoy the perfect spot, I'll be right back. Scott leaves, and you party hard. You party so hard, in fact, that an hour has passed before you realize he's still not back. Shit! Should you try to go find him? Rookie mistake, my dude. If you leave this spot, there's almost no chance you'll find it again. We can't just leave him, though. Surely you can come up with a creative solution to find Scott, Amira? We could start a conga line in the perfect spot and dance our way back to finding Scott. We can later trace our way back to the conga line's origin point. Or hire Wyatt Solomon, hard-boiled party detectives. Okay, these are both kind of rad. Honestly, the conga line. Yeah.
Celebration twerk.
That sounds insane. So, celebration twerk? I just processed that. Oh, wow. Yeah. That sounds insane. So insane it might just work. Go on, Amira, shake what your mama gave you. It's a big risk being the leader of the conga line. What if you start to conga and no one joins in and you're a sad one-monster conga line with no friends? But you throw yourself into it, bravely shaking your booty and dancing forward, and a drunk stranger grabs your shoulders and joins in. Woohoo! More people join your party, centipede. The conga is impossible to resist like a drunken party-goer black hole. Don't worry, we'll make sure the end of the conga line is still in the spot when you come back. Godspeed, Amira. You shake your groove thing in conga across the rave. As your line grows, so does your responsibility to lead it. So much conga takes -2 stamina from your body. Finally, you spot Scott and a food truck buying fries. You grab him. Hey bro, nice conga line. Should I join? There's no time! You have to return to your spot. Your conga pilgrimage is almost at its end. You turn to the dancer behind you and you tell him now, you now bestow the great responsibility of being the conga leader unto him. With all the gravitas of a young prince taking up the mantle of a king, he promises that the fate of the conga line will be safe in his funky feet. Yay, you're back! You are a masterful conga leader, Amira. It took everything in me not to join in. The ghosts of parties past bestow the title of Party MVP upon you. Yes! You also gain +2 soul for finding Scott.
Wherever I go, it'll be a blast.
We are fucking crushing this. Alright. UFO spot. UFO sightseeing spot. I wanna believe! Or fortune teller, I foresee your location in your future. Oh. Soul? Soul. Whoa! A UFO! Scott, that's a frisbee. Whoa! A frisbee! I love Scott so much. You came here today to answer the age-old question, do aliens exist? Who knows if you'll see any today, but at least it'll be fun to hang out with the other UFO spotters. So, besides watch the stars and swap extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, what do you want to do? Look for UFOs, make tinfoil hats, or send a message. Oh. Well, I mean, we're on a soul journey here, so we're gonna make some tinfoil hats. You come across a huge gathering of UFO spotters. You see lots of telescopes, constellation charts, and Jefferson airplane CDs going around. You also see Kale and Abdu. Sup, guys? Didn't know you were all into UFO sightseeing.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bros. We're just on our road trip and decided to stop by. There's so many people with cool telescopes here. Not all they've got. UFO spotters have surprisingly diverse interests. Want us to give you the grand tour? Over there are the IT crowd, or the IT crowd. They're the popular spotters who know the latest end-of-the-world prophecy gossip. The nerds by the creek contest what chemicals the man is putting in the water. There's the chemtrail spotters, the alien abductee support groups, the vehicle enthusiasts who know all about the different UFO types. What about those shiny guys over there? Are they UFO cosplayers or something? Those are the tinfoil hat fashionistas. They know all the latest fashion trends on how to protect your thoughts. What are they protecting their thoughts from? From the government, of course, the fashionistas scoff. Do you really want Big Brother in your head reprogramming all your thoughts? No, I don't want that. Oh no! I didn't even know I had a Big Brother, let alone that he was taking all my favorite thoughts away. I have so few to spare. Scott! Scott! Scott, don't do that to yourself. No, Scott. Oh, you delightful cinnamon roll. Oh, my poor, sweet, innocent Scott. He knows not what he does. Oh, God, Scott. Oh. Okay, Scott. Don't listen to those well-dressed weirdos. Of all the shit the government might be doing, stealing your thoughts isn't one of them. And even if they were, wrapping your head up like a burrito wouldn't do anything to stop it. Now I'm nervous. You're making me nervous too, man. Ugh, this anxiety's totally harshing my buzz. Damn, if we don't calm Scott down, we're gonna have some paranoid stoners on our hands. Amira, can you help him protect his mind somehow? I mean, I might be one of the paranoid stoners here in a bit. We don't know. If there are bodyguards, surely there are mind guards for hire, right? Right? Or protect your most valuable thoughts by flooding your brain with tons of useless ones. I like that seems to not take money, and we're guaranteed soul up regardless in this. Yeah. Yeah, that could work. You just need to find someone with useless thoughts to spare and fill your head with them. Dude, all Kale and I have are useless thoughts. Getting high and learning inane facts about niche hobbies is our special. I would so hang with those two. They seem fun. How do you think we got into ufology and aliens in the first place? So what do you want to know? I can tell you about the history of lotion, every subspecies of cricket, all the regional variations of the word pussy in Italian. Oh, I can tell you all about the minutia of baking a perfect loaf of bread. I was really craving bread last night and ended up on a Boogle deep dive for 9 hours. This interaction is reminding me strongly of one of my favorite work friends. Oh my god, dude, I did the same thing! Oh, that's crazy. Are we like mind melded or what? Are you sure you two weren't just hanging out last night and doing the same activity together? Yeah, that does make more sense. Sorry, my memories of time and place are pretty much replaced with bread facts. Yeah, this will definitely work. So to bake bread, you need flour, sugar, a plastic scraper, and a Dutch oven. Sidebar, the Dutch oven was actually discovered not by a Netherlander, but by an Englishman who, this goes on for a long time. Soon all your thoughts of road tripping and stat gaming are replaced by stretch and fold kneading and fermentation techniques. You lose -2 mind from all the actually useful info your brain throws out to make room for bread facts. But Kale and Abdu have a great time talking, and it's nice to see your friends be passionate about something. You gain +2 soul. Time to stop and get some rest. Made it through the first week. Almost. Oh, finally, a place to rest. Even the spectral booty needs to do some sitting after so much shaking. The guide says there's several rest stops like this one. We should be able to reach one like once a week after visiting 4 locations or so.
Let's go, Sky.
That sounds good. Let's chill on those benches, Scott. As your friends leave, you realize you don't want to rest because you are utterly addicted to making choices all the time. False! And this rest stop is no different. What is this little... Oh, I'm telling you this is a tutorial, I see. You quickly access the many, well, 5 things that you can check out around here. What are you? Oh, I can see how much I need for each of the things. Oh, okay, cool. That's really handy. But beware! With the exception of the car, each choice can only accommodate 1 player. It's first come, first serve. Now go and see what the different spots do. All right, we can talk with our friends. We got the info booth, we got a bus, we got a noodle stand where we can trade, and we got the car. What is likely to get us soul here? Maybe, Let's go to the noodle stand. You just look at the little guy. He's just so happy. He's just like whoever the artist is. In the extremely low possibility you ever see this video, that little line you put right there, to just give it that little extra. Oh, adorable. Love it. Later that night.
Where to go now?
Welcome to the bartering stand, where you can barter with little trinkets and manage your resources a bit. Each trinket is tied to a resource. You'll lose the resource tied to the trinket you give away, and gain the resource tied to the trinket you take. Also, Noodles is here, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
The desert is my home.
Aww. Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. It's gonna minimize in a moment here. This is important. This is important stuff right now. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Yep. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Give me the... Yeah. You can't tell me Noodles is not this guy. It's absolutely a Squidbillies reference. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Just the little trucker hat and the... Anyway. Welcome to Noodles, the swap shop, where friends get a discount and cops pay double. But you're neither of those things, so let's settle for regular price, yeah? Alright. Definitely not you, Visa. Got a post... Oh, from Mom! Scott Snacks! I don't know what each of these things are. I'm guessing that the postcard, though, is soul. That's pretty clearly money. That's pretty clearly magic. Yes. So let's go with Scott Snacks. Badass tattoo. Always fun. A haunted rearview mirror. A bounty hunter contract. Ashes of a man whose dying wish was to be given to a random road tripper? Now that's interesting. Watch what Noodles does here. Nothing. Why do you look over just when I pick the contract, huh? Well, now I'm intrigued. I gotta know. Excellent choice. Safe travels, and remember Noodles' swap shop motto. No prison can hold me, no rules can govern me. I am chaos incarnate, and I know where you live.
Let's do a little
Enjoy your
dance
purchase.
twirl.
Thanks, Noodles. I'm in the lead to get the soul destination. Wow, who could have guessed? Cousin, maybe? Yeah, you're right. He might just be a cousin. Man, I haven't seen Squidbillies in ages. What a chaotic show.
Leave it to me.
Wow. Ooh. Planetarium or space station? Oddly related. Let's go to chat for this decision. What are we doing? Are we going 1 or 2? 1 being the space station. 2 being the planetarium. Rail Lathe wants to see space. And I kinda agree. Let's go to space. I say, completely sober. Don't rock it till you try it, am I right? I don't get it. Like most people, you wanted to go to space when you were a kid. Yeah? When you heard about how much math was involved, you decided that shit wasn't for you. Yeah?
3,
Now's your chance to indulge your inner space cadet. What do you do? Wait a sec, that event type sign looks new. Oh, according to the travel guide, that sign means it's a quantities event. They work a lot like exchange events. We always lose and gain equal amounts of resources, and we have to guess which resources apply to each option. Main difference is that the amount of resources that are affected by each option differ. They can be affected a bit, some, or a fucking lot. Scott, you never swear. That's how the travel guide phrased it. Dang. So what does this foul-mouthed travel guide basically says is that we can choose to play it safe or go bonkers. You know what Mama would choose, Amira. Well, this one's up to you, boo. Go for it. Oh, Polly, you're fun. Well, I'm not gonna do something that loses soul. Intentionally. Go to the comm room. Fuck it. Let's waka. Fozzie Bear here. That wasn't Fozzie. That was... What was that? Why am I struggling to get Fozzie voice? Anyway, use sneak past security, open a bag of astronaut food, settle in to watch the show. This is so cool. I can't believe we're gonna watch a real rocket launch.
Watch the rocket launch from inside? See, yeah, you get it, chat. That's exactly it. Let's fucking go. We sure are, Scotty. You know what every rocket launch needs, right? A rocket? No, a prank. A rocket launch is probably the worst time to play a prank, actually. Wait, Amira actually spoke? And that, Amira, is why you're still just a prank master's intern. In order to be a true master with a Z, you gotta see what potential pranks in every scenario, even a rocket launch.
I got it.
Right! And the perfect prank for a rocket launch is something involving a whoopee cushion, maybe.
Nice.
Nah, the perfect prank would be to set up a cardboard cutout of the moon and launch the rocket there instead. The old switcheroo. Wow, Polly, you think big? Okay, do we have enough cardboard to do that? No, sadly we used it all to make that cardboard skyline of Detroit for our Liam thinks he's going to Detroit prank. Totally worth it though. What do we do? Make our intern think of a prank, obviously. What should we do, Amira? Replace the rocket's fuel with sugar. What a sweet idea. Replace the oxygen with helium. Helium? More like hell yeah. Replace the astronauts with corgis. It's a core-genius plan. I have strong conflicting thoughts on this. Because corgis in space with their little legs. That's so cute. But they can't fly ships. How would they get back? But their little legs. They like eye and just work. Hank doesn't have an opinion. All right, I gotta go corgis. Let's go corgis. Days later, the rocket touches down on an alien planet far away. The aliens watch as 200 corgis exit the rocket wearing four-legged astronaut suits. Do you think Scott can drive a rocket ship? Corgis are at least as qualified. True. That is an excellent point. How do we address the alien situation? The planet's emperor... how do we address the alien situation? The planet's emperor asks at the next advisor meeting. Have the invaders explained why they're here? They're here to declare war, says one advisor. We must slaughter the furry bastards. They keep chewing up furniture, digging up our buried dead, and urinating everywhere to claim all our territory. Act soon, Emperor. We'll become their slaves. That's not a war declaration, says another advisor. Those are just cultural norms on the aliens' home planet. These invaders only know love, friendship, and head pats. They're here to usher us into an era of peace. Yeah. Well, give them whatever they want, says the Emperor. I've fallen in love with their cute faces and their little legs. If only we knew their demands. Just then, the meeting doors open. It's Fluffbutt, the invaders' ambassador. Cue a chorus of awws from the aliens. Fluffbutt jumps in the Emperor's lap and lets him pet his belly. The Emperor notices the note tied around his neck and reads it. It says, Dear aliens, you're welcome for the dogs. Please wire $1 million alien dollars to our shared prank fund in thanks. We also accept tips in super juicy alien secrets. We won't tell anyone. Promise. XOXO, the prank masters with a Z.
Polly, listen.
I just got a call from the bank saying someone deposited 1 million blorples into our prank account, which is worth +1 money. Nice! I just got a highly classified alien telegram. It says, vacate this planet before the year ends if you want to live. Ha, wacky. You lose -3 soul. Oh no! But you gain +1 hype from your successful prank. And that alien tip will prove useful sooner than you think, so you gain +1 mind.
Hold on to your seats.
Well, that wasn't an even exchange at all. We gotta get our soul back up. And what better way to do that than at a factory? Workers assemble. Actually, it does have soul up. Or a biker bar, full throttle in a bottle. Hell is real. Nice. Was it +3 -3? I thought it was, we just got +1 on 2 stats and -3 on 1. Ah, yeah, workers assemble.
Ooh, we're getting there. Let's hope nothing weird happens. Why is the car stopped? Something weird happened. Hey, Polly, look what time it is. Oh, fuck yeah. Put the radio on, Amira. Welcome back to Convenient Exposition, the radio show. Okay, I gotta like, here we go. Welcome, oh, right, you spin. That's fun. Why are you spinning? Welcome back to Convenient Exposition, the radio show where our guests give narratively convenient roadshow tips. Mr. Thompson, Mr. McCarthy, can you tell us about the mysterious resource known as stamina? Ah, stamina, the fuel for our bodies. Yum. Getting stamina up is simple. Eat stuff, stay hydrated, get some rest. That's important since arduous activities such as exercising or having intercourse will eat up your stamina. I would love some chances to eat up some stamina. Give me stamina reducing events. Yes, let's do that. Throwing your food away or using it in ways that don't involve eating it will also involve using stamina. That's, oh, it's +1 money too. Gotcha. Thank you, chat. Cormac, you said something about stamina, reminding me of mind. It takes an experienced road tripper to differentiate how resting affects your stamina, but relaxing raises your mind. You're spot on, Hunter. A strong, relaxed mind can save you from succumbing to road madness and what this day I suspect is an ancient deity preying on mortal psyches. Relaxing and finding enlightenment will keep your mind up, so strengthening your brain by learning new things. But if you overtax your brain, you may actually risk lowering your mind. Anything that strains your brain can result in mind loss. From trying to comprehend the incomprehensible to getting anxiety-inducing situations. You betcha, says the radio host. You've been thinking a lot for too long, like myself, after this very edifying rumination. Which is why we'll stop this episode right here. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Gentle applause. Thompson and McCarthy, am I right? No, I have no idea what you mean by that, Scott. Me neither, Polly. Me neither. Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and the crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders. Anything that strains your brain can result in mind loss. Advice given to Mog by this wise game. It explains so much in my life.
Work, work, work!
It's obviously the perfect place for you to have fun, cause a little chaos. There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts staffed by workers assembling something. How do you participate? Oh, I want to test a product! That sounds like so much fun! Seize the means of production, or work a machine. Ooh, which is a risky biscuit, but it could be very interesting. But hey, if I am given the ability to choose any of these three, and one of them is seize the means of production, I mean, I wasn't called a commie this week for nothing. I gotta go with that. You and your friends crash a union meeting. It seems all the factory workers have turned up to list some complaints to tell the factory boss. Let's tell the boss we won't work weekends anymore, says one worker. I miss so many good TV show premieres. Let's demand better snacks in the vending machine, says another. I'm sick of off-brand potato chips and candy bars. Tell the boss man we won't come to work until my wife lets me get another cat, says the third. It's totally unfair that I can't have more cats. Oh, I've got one. Tell that mean boss that you demand a raise of +2 milk bones an hour. Tell the boss you're not working another minute until he gets you a 6-month vacation twice a year. With your demands decided, you all storm the boss's office. You break down the door and find no one inside. Whoa, where's the boss, they ask. Could it be that we've never had a boss? Does anyone remember even meeting him? Or did this factory just show up one day and we assigned ourselves jobs and conditions because it seemed logical? There's no boss, then I want to be the boss, shouts a worker. First rule is I make all the money and anyone who bitches about it gets fired. Shit, now everyone's gonna want to be the boss. And whoever becomes the boss will just be hated by everyone else and get kicked out. It's a never-ending cycle. That sucks. But you don't work here, so maybe you should just let them handle it? Oh, JK, can you imagine? Of course you're gonna propose your own solution. Who should be the new boss? You need no bosses. Fuse the consciousness of the factory workers into one being, proletariat, the working class. Or Or this dog. This dog right here. What he lacks in business acumen, he makes up for in cuteness. Woof woof. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Hank. Do you want to run a factory? Do you want to give them good working conditions and reasonable hours and a living wage and ensure that they get the health care that they need and the time off they need to stay healthy and whole and fulfilled in their lives? Yeah, that sounds like something that Hank would do. Let's do it.
Awesome, bro.
Dogs are Monster's best friend. They'd never betray us. Yeah, I think dogs are the only non-corruptible creature left on Earth. A dog would make a great boss. I see no flaws in this plan whatsoever. I mean, it went well sending them to an alien planet. Yeah. A few days later, your plan is in full effect. Cue the theme song. We have a theme song for the dog. He calls the shots, he signs the checks, he wags his tail and wants his pets. Boss dog! He's the boss that loves you. Give him walks and give him praise. You'll be sure to get a raise. Boss dog, he's the boss that loves you. If you want to be paid in treats and lead your employer on a leash, call Boss Dog. He's the boss that loves you. Woof, woof. On today's episode of Boss Dog, the company accountant enters the boss's office. Boss Dog is scooting around the carpet on his butt. Canned laughter ensues. Hey, Boss Dog, says the accountant. I was looking over the quarter's finances and our profits are plummeting. We need to lay off at least a third of the staff. The accountant hands Boss Dog the financial reports. Boss Dog chews them to bits. Oh, Boss Dog. Well, okay, I guess we'll just ignore the problem for now. Says the accountant. Oh, I guess we don't need Hank, but there we go. Can't argue with the boss. Wow, this is a great plan. Sure, the company loses 2 money, but look how cute Boss Dog is. He got soft ears and plus 2 soul.
Space.
I love it. Adorable village turning over a new leaf. We're 90s action movie city. Hasta la vista, baby. I gotta get my soul up. We're going adorable village. Polly, can I stick my head out of the car? Scott, this is a convertible. Your head is always out of the car. Whoa! Oh, what a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. There's Bartholomew, the classy giraffe, Boston, the buff bluebird, Bernard, the shy capybara, and the other one. You can't wait to meet them all. What do you do? Catch bugs, attend a town hall meeting, decorate a neighbor's house. You know what? I've had enough of affecting the politics of local beings. Let's decorate a neighbor's house with toilet paper. All your friends wander the village for a bit looking for a house that needs a glow up. Howdy, little animal bro. Do you need some help redecorating your house? Oh, hello, strangers. Sure, why not? What's going on here? Why are they glitching? Why do they have a post-it as their face? Why, this is gonna be one of the jump scares, isn't it? You know, a house's interior is like a person's interior. You want to move things a bit every now and then to keep things fun. And so you all move furniture and shake things up a bit. The house's interior is way bigger than its exterior, but you choose not to ask questions about that. By the end of this, the house looks just as weird as before, but apparently a better looking brand of weird. And you gain +2 soul here, the action. Whoa, that sure was something. You have lots of strange stuff, buddy. Where'd you get all that? No idea. Most of it just appears and I go with it. But now the house looks perfect. There's some things I have no room for though. Want to keep one of the 3 things? Sure. But wait, if you're getting rid of it all anyway, why can we only take 1? I want to keep some so I can burn it in my yard. That's the best part of doing house renovations. The fire part. Not wrong.
Put back to the options part of the event, you look over the pile of weird shit and decide to keep the regret juice, the froggy Iron Maiden, or the off-putting photo of Error with Polly and Scott that exists despite the fact that they never met before today. Oh, that's straight up horrifying. They're the eyes. The eyes are so... I mean... This seems like something I'd rather not have them keep. Anyway, let's grab this little souvenir. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Better take the photo so they can't burn you. Exactly, yes. I don't want them burning my friends out of existence.
A picture of us, silly.
But we never met before today. You even called us strangers. When was this picture taken?
You know, that one time.
What time?
Exactly, haha.
Not cool.
Why do our faces look like that? I'm scared.
Oh, I love it when you do those silly faces. Come on, do the faces again.
Our faces can't do that.
Come on, don't tease me, Pam. You can do it. Do it now.
Help!
That's the face.
What the fuck just happened?
Aw.
Guys, my soul doesn't feel right.
You're so silly. Wanna see my photo album of our pics together? Our other pics?
Nope. You and your friends leave immediately and you lose -2 mind.
These wheels are on fire.
Well, that was horrifying. Hey, it's a potato. World's biggest potato. For a pet contest, please hold your applause. This has been a very dog-friendly adventure so far. I dare say, probably gonna do the pet contest, but man, potatoes, I'm hungry. Potatoes are pretty cool too. I don't know what the background is. Go! Cursed up!
Scott!
Oh, convenient exposition is starting already. We can't miss it. Roger! Mr. Thompson, what were you telling us about hype again?
Yes, let me repeat. Anything that makes you rejoice your core will get your hype up.
And includes laughing out loud, doing thrill-seeking stuff, going to town, if you know what I mean.
I like keeping my hype strong and vigorous.
That's why I avoid all the stuff that will lower my hype, like doing boring stuff, mingling with dull or annoying people, or choosing mundane solutions over epic ones.
Amen. Speaking of boring stuff, you know what else is boring? Being a good person. Sometimes you need to be it if you want to keep your soul up.
Ugh, yeah. Why do we need to have souls anyway?
Beats me.
At least soul is quite easy to manage. Doing good deeds, soul up. Doing your best, worst self, soul down.
Your soul.
So remember, kids, don't underestimate the power of helping strangers while you're out on the road. You gotta keep your soul healthy and clean. Amazing, simply amazing. Your tips have been extremely helpful and incredibly expositive. You've provided a great tutorial for anyone who aims to have a successful road trip. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Oh, Polly, I think I've grown as a person. Yeah, Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy are part of the family from now on. A toast to convenient exposition. Hooray! Mm-hmm. It is a hard choice between a giant potato and pets. You can do so much with a giant potato. Oh my god. They called it Pedigree as a food brand because it's dog food and they want to hype up themselves as like a highfalutin pedigree. For some reason, my brain had separated them into two different words, like pedigree, the dog food, and pedigree,
the word related to how dogs are mated? What am I looking for? Where the genealogy of a dog, the pedigree, there we go, the pedigree. Anyway, you're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree here to prove they're the best of the domesticated animal kingdom. But you've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. His name is Hank, and he's not in here. He's showing his belly to the world. Yes, he is. He's stretching so big and strong. Yes, he is. They're getting you, Hank.
Bread. All right, now, the slow clap, I'll accept. The bread, I'll accept. The SATURDAY night. Chat, that's hilarious. That's an inside joke. That's great. Yeah, the song Saturday Night, or whatever it's actually called, but where the SATURDAY night, Saturday night. Yeah, I didn't realize they were just spelling Saturday over and over again until I was at least in my 20s. Despite all the road trips that we heard that on. Related, just watched a video this morning on Instagram talking about how ADHD folks have trouble with audio processing from time to time, especially with song lyrics, which is why you can listen to a song a million times and still not know what the lyrics are. That me. I can kind of pick out what it sounds like, but yeah, unless I have the lyric sheet in front of me, I was hosed. Scott could win this thing easy peasy. It might just be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. The only question that remains is what category you want him to enter in. Talents, obstacle course, or looks? Ooh, I'm thinking looks. What do you think, chat, while I take another few bites of my muffin? And you know, nothing like a good muffin first thing in the morning, right? Obstacle course is like football training, probably. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. I guess we do need to start looking at getting some of our other stats back up. And I don't see how this could possibly take Soul away from us. Oh, I know nothing about sports ball, but we should do football training. I like it. Yeah, you know what? We probably have enough time to get another 6 points of Soul and not lose any. Let's see what this obstacle course has. You enter Scott into the pet contest. He's very excited about it. This will be fun. I just need to transform first. Polly, you still got that picture of a full moon? Oh, I've got a full moon, all right. Peep these cheeks. Polly moons you with all her bare butt. I mean, yeah, that would be the appropriate. Those whitey tighties do not leave much to the imagination. Wow. Okay. Whoa, that really worked? I was just messing around. Magic rules of this world make no sense. Wolf Scott's ready to dominate competition. Ooh, Wolf Scott need to eat. Oh, I'm concerned. I don't think eating the other competitors is part of the deal, buddy. According to these flyers, there are actually several different obstacle courses we can choose to compete in. These obstacle courses will engage your pet's muscles and agility. Wolf Scott have muscles! Along with wits, grit, charisma, bureaucratic experience, expertise, an ironclad moral code, and full understanding of life and death. Yo, Scott might be in trouble here. Are those other muscles? Never mind. Dang, there's gotta be at least one obstacle course here we can win. And if not, at least That'll be very entertaining to lose. Amira, which obstacle course should we enter? The trolley course. Your pet will be thrown in an impossible moral conundrums. The social climbing course. Overcome social obstacles to be accepted in high society. Scott doesn't have a chance. Not a chance. The permit course. Be ready to get stressed from jumping through several bureaucratic hoops. I mean, he is very good at jumping. Chat says trolley. Anyone else looking? Anyone else have a thing? Scott Peck can be. Oh, he could fall back on being the goodest boy. You're right. I like it. I like it. Yeah, yeah. Or maybe we'll get some soul out of it. Let's do it. Okay, trolley sound fun. What Scott like cars and trains? What go wrong? Oh no, that's not a good setup. Oh, good muffin. A little crumbly, but very good. Smash cut to you three screaming in pure stress while a trolley barrels down the track towards several defenseless people. What do, Polly? Pull lever? Shit, I don't know. There's no easy answer. That's why this is a moral conundrum. You can change course and hit one guy saving 5 people but consciously killing one, or you can do nothing and let 5 people die due to your inaction. Well, Scott, do you believe inaction equals culpability? Do you believe saving 5 lives is worth sparing 1? Choose something, Scott. Kill 1 guy or kill 5 guys. Well, Scott, not so good with numbers. 5 is more than 1, right? Afterward, Scott's back to his normal self, and you are all reflecting on your choices after losing -2 soul from manslaughter. This is what I get for speaking words. That was rough, but the trolley problem was still exciting in its own adrenaline-pumping, stress-inducing way, so at least we got +2 hype. I guess, but bro, ethics are hard. How are the other pets doing? You check the obstacle course to see an orange cat is competing next. It's riding in the trolley and chooses to run over the 5 people. Then the cat reverses the trolley to go back and hit the remaining person on the other tracks. Cats, am I right? True. All right, we gotta focus on soul tomorrow.
Choices.
Oh, we got noodle again. We got a car. We got an info. We got our thing. We got a little thing. Well, we have so many things we haven't done yet. Let's go to the info booth. Maybe it'll have some hot tips on what we can do tomorrow. Right, Sphere? Later that night.
Chill.
This is the map info board where you can do 2 things. You can check a map that shows 3 potential locations nearby, choose a location and learn how to get there. This guarantees that that location will appear on your next turn. On the other hand, you can use the phone to call hitchhikers. When you visit the bus stop next week, the hitchhiker you called will be there. These 2 options are all about taking an extra step to secure an outcome that you want, be it a location or a hitchhiker. Oh, chat, do we want a location or a hitchhiker? I don't know anything here. Location? Yeah, that sounds rad. Oh, we got options here too. Shady property. Maybe skip this one while trick-or-treating. Everything's good. Go hug a tree, you nature nerd, at the national park or the carnival. We gotta get soul. We gotta get soul. Week 3.
Time to show you how it's done.
So I'm working on a short social media video for work, and I've been wanting for a long time to figure out how people do the captions that kind of like have that little like I don't know how to describe it, where they boing at the screen. They like kind of get big for a moment and makes them much less boring, and it's like impactful and all that. And I learned how to do it. At least kind of manual way, so it wouldn't like be an easy thing to do for a whole big long video, but it looks pretty cool. I'm real happy with that. So
There we go. Important question, is Hank here? Yes, Hank is here. He's on screen, in fact. He's just doing his best, I'm asleep and Dad's not paying attention to me. Isn't that right, Hanky Poo? Oh, we're gonna get a let me pet that dog. Hank cam is off? I see. I have multiple times tried to get Hank in the picture and probably didn't have him in the picture at all because I have Streamlabs in studio mode, which means I have to press a button in Streamlabs to tell it to display whatever changes I have made. And I had the Hank cam muted when we began, because he was like way off in a corner. That's on me. Let me fix that. Hank cam. All right, when he's being cute too.
Look at you, you silly little pup. I'm gonna come over here. I can get you more in the shot. Oh, you're gonna roll completely the opposite direction of what's helpful here. All right, well, can you get off the wire at least? And then I'll... There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. We go completely backlit, Hank. Excellent. Good, the specter of Hank. Yes, boy. Sweet little dog. Nice to meet you, little puppy. You are just the best. Did you know that? If you didn't, now you do. You are just the best.
Not I bet if I turn on the overhead, I can't hear.
Oh, my dog.
Oh, my doggy.
Oh, my doggy.
My dorg.
You're so heckin' cute. You're so heckin' cute and sweet. Look how cute and sweet you are. Yeah. What do you think, Hank? Are we gonna find love on this road trip? We're gonna get enough soul back? Are you the bestest dog? Is this an overly long let me pet that dog? I don't care, I love you. Oh. Can't you make the good brain chemicals happen? That's not the only reason I like having you around. My goodness. You know I love you, right? Really. Arr. Well, that's enough being mushy for one stream. Let's get back to it. Oh, found a spot. Found a spot. Oh, good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah. Can you get up here? Oh, good. About all the way over here. There you go. Place. Go ahead and relax. Head down. Down. Yeah. Yeah, you my butt. Good. Good face. That's my thumb. Don't chew my thumb. I need it. I need that thumb for climbing in video games. Hey, look. Okay. those brown eyes. You can get away with a lot with those eyes. There we go.
Behold, I see everything in my kingdom.
That made my heart very happy. Thank you for that. Let me pet that dog. Perfect length for PETA and pets. Right, so Battle Royale, the odds are not in your favor or that property that we chose from the bus station. We're gonna do that. Maybe skip this one while trick-or-treating? Smart choice, Amira! After all this sun, we could use some shade. What? This place seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit.
What can go wrong?
Which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win! The big question now is whether you want to enter the premises. What's it gonna be? Are we gonna break into the basement? Are we gonna check the backyard first? Or are we gonna knock on the door? God damn it! Alright, chat, we are not doing the backyard. We gotta get our soul up. I don't know how many weeks we have to make this happen. So, are we breaking into the basement or are we knocking on the door? God damn it! What say you, my friends? Oh, God. Murder basement? Alright, murder basement it is. Let's go to the murder basement. This house has sketchy vibes, so clearly the best response is to match those vibes and enter the house in the sketchiest way possible, breaking into the basement. This seems unnecessarily dangerous. I'm in. You grab a crowbar, pry open a cellar window, and shimmy into the dark, smelly basement. Can I just play this with a controller? That would be a lot easier. I can. Wait a sec. Do you guys hear muffled crying? You follow Scott to a big cage. A couple of people are bound and gagged inside. When they see you, they start thrashing and making muffled noises. Oh, I think we stepped into a weird sex thing, guys. Gotta be respectful with kinks. Let's just leave them to it. You all start to leave. The caged people do not like the sound of that. They thrash harder and shout louder. Finally, one of the caged people gets their gag loose. We're not having sex in here, he shouts. We've been kidnapped. Please free us before Jerry the murderer gets back. Shit. Looks like you're these people's only chance at survival. Looks like Jerry's got lots of crap in his basement. Maybe there's something here that'll help you free the captives? Weird looking shrooms. Totally helpful. Jerry's many flamboyant hats. Definitely useful. Tap dancing shoes. From that time, Jerry decided to learn tap dancing, but ended up quitting after only 2 classes. I see several things here that would be more useful than those at freeing people. Yeah? Did you want to say hi to chat? Is that why you're all up in the camera? Good boy. Good boy, Hank. Hello. Yeah, Hank was giving you all kisses. You're a good boy. And now he's just flashing the internet. I don't think Twitch has any rules about dog. But still. Anyway. Oh, knocked the camera over entirely. That's good. You silly goober. Good boy, Hank. That's so good. Oh, so good. Such a good dog. Yeah. You are stealing the show here, bud. And I am not upset about it. I am here for it. I love that dog. He's the best. So, weird looking shrooms? That seems fun. I genuinely don't know how any of these are gonna help us get them out, but maybe the hats. Let's go with the hats. We can give them all disguises to get them out. Sphere voting for drugs or hats. Yep. All right, let's go hats. Let's go hats. Reach into the flamboyant hats and pull out a bunch of handcuffs. That's perfect. Let's handcuff the captives so they're more motivated to escape. Good magicians work best under pressure. We want to put pressure on them. Maybe we could use that tank of piranhas we saw on the way in? Great plan! You precariously dangle the cage of handcuffed prisoners over the piranhas. The prisoners don't escape, they just cry. You know, Magicians usually cover themselves in a blanket or something before they disappear. Maybe that's what we're missing. Oh yeah, sure. If nothing else, obscuring the cage will spare us from watching the prisoners get eaten by piranhas if this doesn't work. You cover the cage, wait a few minutes, and soon the sounds of muffled sobbing stop. You take a look under the blanket and there's nothing here! So that means the captives are freed, we did it! But where did they all get freed to? Who cares? We did what we said we would. We never said we'd free them into some place we knew about. Fair enough. You lost -2 magic, vanishing the captives, but you gained +2 soul for, debatedly, doing a nice thing.
These wheels are on fire.
We dared it. Doom's Diner, order something if you dare. Or the Mer Kingdom Outpost, all hail the Mer King. Y'all, check out this billboard though. Blanking on the name, but it's that spicy romance novel that everyone was enjoying. Mm-hmm. Going big time, apparently. Well, neither of these explicitly has soul. But this one has the possibility. Do it! That Jerry guy sure seemed nice. He knew so much about chainsaws. Scott. What appears to be a former aquarium, you see the Mer Kingdom flag flying from the rooftops. It seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territories. Well, no reason not to visit the tyrannical ocean overlords. What do you want to do? Should we attend a fancy ball, watch an execution, or go to the war room? Of any of these to be a soul thing, it's probably the fancy ball, but I imagine it's gonna give us hype. Let's go to the fancy ball. You wander around the outpost till you find a ground ballroom. It's full of fish and fancy clothing. On a balcony overlooking the ballroom, princesses Belinda and Miranda Vanderbilt step out to address the crowd. Look alive, new subjects. Rejoice in your newfound freedom under the Mer King. Huzzah! The icky wartime fighting is finally over. You can rest easy knowing that you will never again be forced to jump through a hoop on penalty of being whipped. The liberated fish clap their fins in jubilation. I would take comfort in the fact that from now on you'll be forced to fight or do hard labor for the Mer King at penalty of death. There's less applause for that statement, like almost none. But don't worry, we're benevolent overlords. You'll get paid for the work you do. Oh, sorry, an advisor's whispering in my ear that you won't be getting paid. But at least all your labor will be for a good cause. It's not for a good cause? What do you mean stop repeating everything I say aloud? You can't give your princess orders. Off with this advisor's head. Let the ball commence. Have fun tonight because it'll be the last night off you get for the rest of your short lives. Guess that's right. Wow! Wow! What a glow up! You both look stunning! Holy shit! Polly with the hair and the earrings and that shimmer? Yo, I can't say I've ever seen a dress with that diamond cut out either. That is remarkable. Guess that's our cue. Scott, you want to dance with me?
Thanks, Polly.
Sure, thanks. That tie is... Love it. I do appreciate that we've gone the traditional route of the football player getting their first suit, making it way too fucking tight because they want to show their muscles, and that's not what a suit is for. It is a thing. Go look up anything on Google of football players in suits when they get their first suit. It always looks like this. It's always just like so tight. Sure, thanks. We get asked to dance, Amira. Well, not Polly or Scott, you guess. Choose from the liberated denizens of the former aquarium. Your ballroom dancing partner will pretty much set the tone for your entire night, so choose wisely. The lonely, emotionally distant clownfish no one is dancing with because he's still haunted by the disappearance of his firstborn. You never found Nemo. Or Philipper, the trained dolphin dancer who's ready to tear up the dance floor in celebration of his recent freedom. I mean, Philipper, you seem fun, but I got a soft spot for someone who needs a little help. Hey, do you want to talk about it? You walk up to the clownfish, gloomily stirring his drink, and ask if he wants to dance. Oh, no thanks. You shouldn't even be talking to me. I'll only drag you down. You're young and still full of promise and opportunities. You bet we are. I'm also full of class, sass, and a big twerking ass. Look at you. Just wait till you get old and jaded like me. My youthful joy has never come back since my son disappeared.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, so sorry, bro. How long ago did that happen? Well, 20 years ago, but the wounds still feel so fresh. Ugh. I hate talking about it. But you're the one who brought it up? I tried so hard to be a good dad. I kept him safe and never let him out of my sight. But I turned my back for just 1 second to refill my flask, and he runs away. What did I do wrong? I guess I'm just fucking poison. Every relationship I've ever had has deteriorated. All I ever do is push people away.
Go, Scott.
Yep, definitely worked on me. Scott, you want to ditch this clown show and hit the dance floor now? Unfortunately, you're not as good at Polly at making up excuses, so you have to spend the rest of the night cheering up this guy about his lost son. You gain +2 soul for hanging out with this social outcast of the ball, but you lose -2 hype finding out why he's an outcast in the first place. Yeah. Seems about right. Well, level 60 dungeon or the Wild West town where we could lose soul. Let's dungeon it up. We're so close. We're so close to 25. Ready to gain some experience? This road trip's already been the best experience. Aww. Normally, a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished. But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? Are we going to fight the dungeon boss, grind experience, or solve puzzles? These are all fun, but only one of them has guaranteed soul, and we're gonna take that. Time to get your RPG on. You suggest grinding this dungeon for experience. We're gonna grind it, if you know what I mean. Oh, we're gonna grind this dungeon. I love being on the grind. Let's do it.
Like it.
I love grinding too, so this should be fun. Not the right kind of grinding, but too late to complain. You're surrounded by slimes to kill. Time to grind for XP. You get to work slaying slimes. You think this would be a difficult task, but these slimes are actually stupid easy to kill. They practically explode at your touch. In fact, you kill a couple just by staring at them really hard. What the fuck? This feels so mean. I don't like killing slimes. Why are we even doing this to them? I think we're supposed to gain experience from this, which is important for something. This is for experience. It's not a good experience. The slimes don't deserve to die. So look at the little guys. They're beautiful. Aww, sure, Scott. Sure, buddy. You're right, Scott. This is cruel. These slimes were just chilling in this dark, homey dungeon before we started slaughtering them. As you stand around contemplating your heinous actions, the slime in front of you throws itself onto your sword. No! Stay with me, little slime bro! Let me heal you with the power of my hugs! Scott hugs the slime so hard it explodes. Ugh. Price of never skipping arm day. I don't get it! Why don't they even try to protect themselves? I think these slimes have gotten so used to adventurers killing them for XP that they've evolved to think their only purpose is to get killed for XP. That's terrible. Can we try to teach the slimes a new way of life so they don't exist to be slaughtered anymore? Yeah, sounds more fun than tediously spilling slime blood all afternoon. How do you improve the slimes' lives? Teach them karate. They'll acquire confidence and self-esteem, value their existence over gaining XP points, and they'll be able to kick adventurers' asses. Or, if their main purpose is giving adventurers experience, help them open a high-end restaurant. It won't sell a meal, it'll offer experience. Oh, these are good. These are good. My guess is that karate is going to take stamina from us. Yeah, let's do the restaurant. Let's empower them.
Great plan.
Great idea. I've seen enough TV shows about high-end experimental restaurants to run one myself. Easy peasy. You gather up the slimes and work on your opening work on opening your restaurant. Polly helps out by drinking lots of wine and yelling at people. I said to cut these tomatoes to look like strawberries. You're not supposed to actually make them strawberries, you absolute fucking walnuts. And what's this? I said to paint a surrealist rendition of the Mona Lisa out of pistachio paste on these crackers. This is Impressionism. What do you think we're doing here, making food? Yes, that's exactly what I thought we were doing. No, we're not making food, we're making an experience. That's what these people are paying for. After much preparation, it's finally the opening day of your restaurant. Adventurers line up to loot the dungeon, but instead they find... Scott! That's a much better look. I like the armbands. To keep the sleeves rolled up? That's nice. You need to not be in the kitchen or serving food, though, with all that exposed arm hair. Welcome to Le Donjon. I'm your waiter, Scott. May I recommend the animated skeleton crisps for your first course? They're very yummy with our mulberry wine. Scott, 86 the mulberry wine. Someone, not me, drink it all, and if anyone says it was me, they're fired. What the hell's going on here, the adventurers ask. We came here to slay the Elder Dragon boss, not to have fine dining. Ooh, speaking of that, we're running a special on the Elder Dragon Tartar entree. It comes with treasure hoard gold shavings on top. You fail to make a profit. In fact, you lose -2 money on ingredients, but that's business. Les Donjons, the opening day is a great success. We made RP Guide's top 10 dungeon restaurants of the year. I'm so proud of you, little slimes. Now it's time for us to go, but we'll leave you in a good hands. There's one slime that's proven himself worthy of being my head chef and having the head chef hat. It's, well, to be honest, you slimes all kind of look the same, so I don't know. I'll promote this guy. Good luck! This truly has been the experience worth gaining. You earn +2 soul.
These wheels are on fire.
Oh, we're so close. 2 more. Rodeo. It's not your first rodeo. What about you? Movie set with CGI. Neither of them have an obvious soul, so chat. This one's on you. Do we rodeo? Do we movie set? Got a lot of chances to get hype up, it looks like. And one chance for getting some body. Body? Stamina? Stamina. Probably. Stamina. Stamina wouldn't be bad. What do you think, Hank? Are you trying to get something on there? Yeah. The bone's right there. Here you go. Yeah. What I'm learning out of the Hank cam is that I need multiple Hank cams that I can change between so we can get whatever angle is best for the Hank at the moment. Alright, I'm going to arbitrarily choose movie set. Thank you for the hydrates, Rail Life. Everyone, at some point, wonders what it's like to be a movie star. You still don't know what that's like, you're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. But this might be the closest you ever get to Hollywood, so make the most of it. What do you do? We can get an autograph, pillage the set buffet, or become extras. Pillaging the set buffet sounds like something that's gonna lower our soul. Let's audition. Try to be extras. Y'all go to the audition to be extras. Scott is super hyped to audition in his tree costume. Whatever makes him happy, suppose. Burn me. You're called into a room with a casting agent and a lizard man in a cardboard mask. How you do, fellow kids? I'm the junior director hiding in plain sight. It's important that all extras be able to camouflage in with the crowd. Hey, Counselor Flodge, you brought your costume from home too? Awesome. How'd you know it was me? I mean, good job, kids. You passed the test. The most important role of an extra is to blend in. If you can do that, you're already an expert. Ignore him, sighs the casting agent. Security's tried to throw him out 6 times, but he's got too many disguises and he keeps pretending to be set pieces. Anyway, why are you auditioning as a tree? You know this movie is on Saturn, right? There are no trees. Even if that's where we're, we just CGI them in. But yeah, but I play a really good tree. Watch me act like I'm turning sunlight into food.
Oh, wink.
Guys, I think I'm killing it. Not happening. I'll even quote the script. Man, I miss Earth and trees. Or I would if trees hadn't gone extinct 100 years ago, ushering in an era of 0 trees. Okay? Just then the director walks in and gasps, "Who is this beautiful tree man? You are my new muse. We'll rewrite the entire script around this new pro-tree gnust." The casting director's forehead hits the table. This is going well. Now it's time for you to audition. What part are you going for? You're not auditioning to be an extra. You're auditioning to be extra all day. This is Scott's time, and you're okay to be in his shadow. Be the shrub to his tree. That sounds like soul to me. Everyone's the protagonist of their own story, therefore isn't everyone also the extra in someone else's story? Audition to be the juiciest extra of all, the lead role. I'm gonna go shrub.
That sounds great.
You do that for me? Thanks, Amira, that's really nice of you. Yeah, it's nice. Kind of boring, though. I was hoping we'd at least be backup dancers. You guys have no idea what the movie's even about, do you? Sighs the casting agent. Well, to be fair, neither do we, says the director. It's settled. I'll cast you as the shrubby sidekick to my shining tree star. Let's get filming. Today you're filming the climactic battle scene where the protagonist and the antagonist are holding each other at gunpoint. This planet ain't big enough for the two of us, says the antagonist. Well, technically it is. Saturn is huge. I'm gonna shoot your ass anyway.
I'm a tree.
Hold it right there, Mr. Bad Guy. If you want to shoot the nice man, you'll have to go through me, Tree Scott, and my friend Shrub Amira. Cut, shouts the director. What are you doing? That wasn't in the script. The tree has no lines. Well, I did a character study, and I think Tree Scott would team up with the good guy to save the day. He's a good guy. He's good to care about trees. And I get to say a line here. Tree Scott would know because trees have mind-reading powers, which they have to use since trees can't talk. Until now. Ah, you're such bad actors, but you make such a fantastic tree and shrub combo. Let's just take it from the top again. Scott ruins more takes with such antics as releasing magic tree spores and to turn bad guys into good guys and asking the bad guy, pretty please, to not be evil anymore. You end the day without getting any shots and lose -2 hype, but you gain +2 soul for supporting Scott. Time to stop and get some rest.
Where to go now?
Oh, let's talk about that movie shoot, shall we? Later that
The
night.
night is young.
Welcome to the benches, where you can relax and talk with either Polly or Scott. Conversations you hold with them are a chill narrative treat with no choices to be made. If you have enough conversations, you might score a date ending with one of them? I didn't know that was an option. Also, by having a conversation with Polly or Scott, you'll activate the chaotic energy passive effect, which will remain active for the following week. What does it do exactly? Find out for yourself. Now go make some small talk. So here's the thing, chat. I unabashedly love Scott. He is such a cinnamon roll. I don't see myself dating him though. Like, he's fun to be around. He's a great guy. But I love him as a friend, you know? He's just such a good, cool friend. Polly, she's fun. She's a lot of fun. Reminds me of some people in, you know, specific person in my life. I don't know who that be, but you know, in some ways. But we are playing this game together. So chat, do you have an opinion? Should we try to woo Scott, our cherubic little cinnamon roll? Or should we try to party with Polly? While I take a sip and relax my vocal cords for a moment. I am loving these games. They are so dialogue heavy.
We'll go another couple of seconds here, and if there is no answer, I will flip coin. We'll go from there. That's totally fine. If you guys don't want to choose, that's okay too. Like, both are great answers. Oh. No opinion? Yeah, I kind of figured. Well, I could flip a coin. That coin doesn't really have a really easily identifiable head and tail, so we'll roll a die. Here's what we're gonna do. This little die right here. You know what? I'm gonna borrow the hink cam. Okay. Skadoosh. Good doingus. Good. There we go. Okay, now I can. Everyone can see how messy my desk is now. Okay. Here's our die roll cam. Oh, that, yes, let's make everyone motion sick. Good, Mog, good. Okay, so we have our we have our die. Okay, yep, oh. Nice and blurry there. Probably from the hink kisses. So, odds, we're gonna go with Scott. Evens, we go with Polly. And we have a 7. That is an odd. We go with Scott. And I will return the hink cam to where it should be on this lovable little fuzzy guy over here. Yeah. All right. Oh, hi, Hank. What do we want to talk about? His sports team or his interest in the night sky? Aww. You know, God, I wanna hear about what's on the inside. What you got? Oh, stars rock hard, don't they, bro? Love looking at them. They are pretty. I want to learn everything about stars, like what they're made of, where they go during the day. Astronomy's biggest unsolved mysteries. I also really like how stars are team players. Like, they shine brightly by themselves, but they still buddy up to make constellations. Oh, I love the little animation. That's so cute. There's one that's apparently my birthday constellation, the little crab. It's one of the hardest constellations to see, but I keep an eye on it so it doesn't feel ignored. Oh, Scott, that's precious.
Go, team!
Go, little crab, go! Trying to learn all about the constellations, but until I do, I like to think up constellation names of my own. Okay, what's the name of that constellation there? Well, that one's the Playful Pelican. It represents pelican, and rumors say it's very playful. What about that one? I think that one's the Sky Umbrella. Looks like an umbrella, and I like to think it protects the other stars when it rains so they don't get wet. Scott, you're just... Aww. Scott. Yes?
Right.
I think those names are very cool. Aw. Thanks, bro. You keep looking at the stars as Scott tells you about the different constellations he's made up. It's a warm, cozy night. My heart. Aww. Chaotic energy. Wherever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue. Can you handle the consequences of their mess? Next week, all resource gains and losses from events are increased by 1. We gotta be careful. Oh, there's something else. Oh, destination fulfilled. Yeah. What mean? Does that just mean we go there? Is that what ends it? I don't know. I guess so. Road trip comes to an end. Welcome to the city of ice. Oh ho ho. Well, there's a lot to take in here. I'm really stuck on the bear. and its little shower cap. You indulge yourselves unapologetically. Gambling, parties, crimes, you name it. On the last night, you go all in. So much so that the next day you remember nothing. The hotel room's a mess. There's a ton of random hats, a katana, some fruit, a dragon heat body pillow, a bathtub with a bear. Dang, whatever happened last night, it was sure something. And that wasn't all. Congrats, you've reached a destination, but there's more to it. Every player gets an individual ending. You could end up being a lame loser, just okay, or the MVP. In multiplayer mode, the result will be determined based on how much you each contributed to the resource needed to reach the destination. In single player mode, it's determined by your overall resource spread. There's also the date ending, which has its own requirements, but ending up a lame loser will override the date ending. No dates allowed for lame losers. Anyway, let's judge you. I guess we're not gonna get the date ending since we just started that. Fuck, what a night. It's a shame you've all forgotten most of what happened. Only thing you know for sure is that you had the night of your lives. But after some research, Polly manages to find one pic from last night. And it's a pic featuring you. Not just you, but you slicing fruit with a katana while blindfolded. Apparently you unlocked some sort of dormant mad skill. You just hope you didn't accidentally slice anyone while pulling off this epic feat. But hey, that's a problem for future Amira. Although your memory is blurry, now one thing's for sure. You rocked hard. Dang, it was truly a night to remember, even if you technically can't remember it. Well, alright. This plays very differently from the others. Very, very interesting. I dig it. We got a lot of prank tokens, holy cow. That's awesome. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning. It felt ominous and scary, but it was gonna be all right. Because we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Aww, the little Diglett. This felt so much more low-key than the other two. Like, it was just very chill. Don't drive with headphones in. Highly illegal. Very dangerous. Hot dogs! Fish! No, I like that. Arikishi! Let's go! Not to say that the other voice actors weren't amazing, I knew that one. She's awesome. Wow. The hole? Hell yeah, we partied hard. Oh, the conga line, yeah! Aww.
Aw, yay! Please consider leaving a good review. Oh, I suppose I could do that. This weird little game. It helps us creators a lot. You bet. It does. Comments help a lot. They do. In case y'all didn't know, I do stream both to Twitch and to YouTube. All of the VODs are automatically on my YouTube channel. Like they are out there. Which reminds me, I really need to go out and start putting some thumbnails and descriptions on them. That would be ideal. But if you have the chance to go out to YouTube and subscribe there, if you haven't, and maybe leave a comment or a like or something, that'd be great. But no pressure. No pressure at all. We can get extra playable characters for our trip and extra hitchhikers. Yeah, well, suppose when you do that, you're just taken out to the DLC page. Which is fine. It's fine. Is there like a just get all of them option? I'll look into that after. Don't need to do that right this instant. We can now play Prankmaster mode. Well, we'll have to do that next week. A playthrough took longer than I expected. Definitely longer than the other two games. Full 2 hours there. So I think in the half hour we have left, we're going to be able to crank through a whole thing there. Let's check out the gallery though. What we unlock here? We got our ending photo. Nice. Oh, the individual endings. Okay. There's just so much in these. These games are not expensive, and they give you so much content. So much content. And they're fun, and they're multiplayer. They're just as much fun to play individual. Although I do think playing this in a group would just be a riot. Like, I'm thinking... like my friends from doing our Halloween parties or pancake days, like these would go so hard at those events. That would be a just fun time. Well, where is it? Up. Oh, little slime guy. Oh. Yeah, that's true. No friends, scenic. Wait, was there another thing? Oh. Ooh. Cool. I guess you have to click on each of them to clear it. Okay. Yo, that was a lot of fun! Oh, Sphere with a let me pet that dog. We can absolutely pet that dog. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, Hank, I'm a pet that dog. And that dog is you. I'm gonna pull up that so I can actually see you, make sure that we're in view. But hello, Hank.
Hello, my little dog. Hello, my little dog. Hello, my little croissant. Oh, hey. Hello. Yes. Oh, yes, it's time for you. It's time for you. It's time for pets. You are well loved on the internet, my child. Blah, 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 blah.
I've thought about making like an Instagram or TikTok or something for Hank. I still might. Just haven't had the bandwidth to do it. But that'd be fun to share his adventures as he grows. As this noodle gets bigger. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. It's going to get you. You're such a good boy.
Well, friends, I know it's a little early. We could play a little Rogue Legacy. We could just call it an early day. I think I might call it an early day. It's been it's been a heavy week. I'm going to take the day to recharge some energy, I think. So, thank you all so much for being here. It was a delight, truly. I'm having so much fun streaming and spending time with you every weekend. This brings me such joy. If it brings you some joy, feel free to share it with your friends, tell your neighbors. Like, hey, that mod guy's kind of cool. And yeah, we'll just grow this community bit by bit. But love you all so very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Get some good rest. And I'll see you next Saturday. I'm pretty sure. That was a perfect outro until I remembered that I didn't look to see if I have anything going on next weekend. I should make sure. Let's just make sure. Let's see. This is the 23rd. Yes, I will be streaming fully next weekend. So thank you all so much for being here. Love you